Hey YouTube, Diesel Dan Peters here. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to some good news now. This is the good news. So this engine, actually, I don't think it's even going to need a rebuild. I was looking at the valves, but regardless, I was going to pull the head off because I like putting all new gaskets whenever I get these. And if they're leaking in the crank, I've obviously always replace those too, and anywhere else. But when I was looking at it, the valves were way out of spec. I think they were closer to 0.25, 0.2. That's way out of spec. With these, they run optimal at 0.15. So what I have right now is, this is my own kind of homemade brew that I have for all these diesel engines. The ones that I don't fully rebuild, as in don't put new piston and rings, or even new rings in general. This is what I do. I soak the cylinder with ATF and acetone, and so far it worked great for the Chinese diesel 10 horse that I have on the John Deere. So I want to see how it does with this. And at night, not at night, but during the day when I'm asleep, I make sure that I put the fluid all the way to the top. I just keep it lower when I'm working out here so that if I bang into this, fluid doesn't go all over the place. But I believe that this thing is definitely going to be one of the first runners and one of the first up for sale. Now I got to still clean it all up once it's all back together, of course, and keep going from there. This one, the injector seemed fine. Crank, there's no play. So compared to the other diesel, this should be way easier. Fingers crossed. You know, I don't know yet 100%. So I also won't know until I see if fluid drops down right into the case as well. At the moment, it's not doing that, and the oil is pretty black, which gives me an indication that it's definitely been sitting. No, scratch that. Gives me an indication that the oil has either not been changed in a while, or because it was so out of spec, you know, the valves, that it was just pushing black soot, or not black soot, I'm sorry. Well, I guess it would be, but just pushing a lot of fuel through the engine to keep it going, which is no good. So, like I said, I'm going to go through it all, and we're going to go from there. I am going to let this sit for a little while, so you guys aren't going to see too many videos on this. The next video you should see is on that. And I don't know why, I might end up keeping it. No, it sounds crazy, but this thing is actually pretty cool. I was not expecting to like it as much as I do. And we'll see if I end up keeping it or not. Like I said, I might end up just reselling it. That's in the next video though. Let me not bore you guys too much. So this is Yanmar. This will be Yanmar number 1. That one over there is Yanmar number 2. That's the way we're going to remember these. So, alright YouTube, Diesel Dan Peters, signing out.